So, real quiet. Read the questions. Read the timeline. If you were not here yesterday, I will bring you the project handout. All right, yeah, so let's look at bow work. And we haven't had a bow work quiz in a while. Probably in the next 2 weeks, right? Pretty big warning. All right, guys, so I said yesterday we were going to do till Friday, but we were pretty cut short. So today, we're going to try to get the whole first page done. I'm going to do the most difficult part with you, number 5 and 6. And at the end of class, you guys can look up the research questions on your Chromebooks. Yeah? Yeah. Tomorrow, you're going to complete the tables and the graph, number 9 and 10. And then if you don't finish through number 10 by tomorrow, maybe do it at home. And then number 11, I'm going to only do like 15, 20 minutes Monday. You're going to do the summary. And then we're going to turn it in on Monday. So 100 points, kind of a big deal. Remember to look for junk mail. I'll take it through Monday. Did anybody remember yesterday to talk to their family about credit card or bank junk mail? Did you get any yet? Okay. Check your mailboxes. Look for any advertisements. Take your earbud out. No. Specifically, credit card offers, anything from a bank. If they get a statement, any type of flyer that'll talk about interest, credit cards, it's extra credit right towards the project. Any more questions about the extra credit? All right, let's get into it. So, number 1 needs to be done by the end of class today. Number 2, it's going to be turned in on Monday.
What if you don't finish it?
By Monday? I'm hoping that the timeline will keep everybody on task. If you're working on task, let's say tomorrow, and you can't complete graphing, I mean, we can revisit it like tomorrow at the end of class, see how we do. Okay. All right, does everybody have their handout? You got it, Moises? Pull it out. I'm going to jump right to 5 and 6. We're going to do these first. You do need a calculator, so if you don't have your calculator, go to Google Scientific or Desmos Scientific. Yeah, I wanted to do it on Google too, so I think I'm going to show my work over here.
Yeah, miss, I did from 1 to 4.
That's good.
And then I got confused with 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Let's do 5. All right, number 5. You receive a credit card freshman year in college. It has an APR of 17%. It is compounded monthly. Write an equation for the amount owed Y for a time period T and a principal of A. This is the equation we're working with. Can anybody tell me where the 17 will go? Does it go in the A spot? Does it go in the rate spot? The N spot? The T spot? Nathan? The rate. So that 17 is the rate. Okay, what about this compounded monthly? This was brand new to you guys yesterday. Where in this equation are we going to acknowledge that it's compounded monthly and not once per year? You can look at it now. Where are we going to put the compounded monthly? Should it go in the A spot? Let's just label this. Does anybody know what the A spot is? That's how much you're going to borrow or you're going to use. That's your initial amount. Okay, the rate we already know is the interest rate. T, I'll give to you, is the number of years. What is N going to be? So what is it? Yeah. Yep. Well, if it's monthly, we're going to put N equals 12 in there. If it was daily, we would do 365. If it was weekly, we'd do 52. So the number of times it gets compounded goes in the N spot. I'm going to write it really big up here so I can use the calculator. All right, so we're at A, 1 plus 0.17 over 12, 12 times T. This is your answer to number 5. Number 6. I feel like we're going to run out of room here. All right, so we're going to immediately charge $1,000 on the credit card. So that's going to be our initial amount. And number 5, and actually you're going to do it twice on the back, we're going to calculate. The only thing that's going to change every time is T. So to fill out the chart, first we're going to put in 1, and then we're going to put in 2, and then we're going to put in 3. So let's work together on this. Order of operations, let's figure out this fraction. Let's rewrite that as a decimal. So go ahead on your calculator, 0.17 divided by 12. Or go to Google Scientific. And then add 1. You guys know what I had an issue last year? Is this went 10 to 20, and a lot of students did 12. So just take a minute. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it goes 6, 8, 10, and then it jumps to 20. Okay, so just I want to highlight that. That's not 12 there. All right, let's figure out this fraction. We're going to have to round. I think we're going to use like 4 decimal places. Did you guys get that? So we're going to do 0.17 divided by 12. And so I really want to get this written down more. So it's 1,001 plus. So we're going to round 0.014. And then the top is 12 times C. So we can go ahead and then add the 1, right? So So squeeze this in next to your 1 year. It's going to be 1,000, 1.014 raised to the 12 times 1. And then we're going to do the squiggle. And then we'll write our answer. And then I'm going to take volunteers to come up and do these other ones for bonus points on the project. So really look at the buttons on the scientific calculator. See if you can get the same answer as me. I'm going to do parentheses. Exponent. Maybe you have to put it in parentheses. All right, look at this. Gabe noticed this. This times 1 isn't up in the exponent. Y'all, that's a really big deal. It has to be up in the exponent. So you can either just do 12 times 1 beforehand, or you can do parentheses around it. Like that. You see, Gabe? So, yep, and that's your answer for the first box for year 1. What's that? We're going to do squigglies because we're going to round. So squigglies is just because we're rounding, and we're going to round, I think it says on here, round to the nearest whole dollar. So I don't want you guys worried about the cents because we're doing so many calculations. So we're rounding this 1 up to a 2 based on the 5. So the answer is going to be 1182. Okay. So now I'm going to take volunteers for the other 7. And I'll put pluses right on your project right now with my red pen. If you do it and come up with an answer. So go ahead, try the other years, check it with the people next to you. Let me know if you want to volunteer to write your answer on the board. +2 right on your paper if you come up and write an answer in. Yeah, I'm coming around. Who just opened the door? Who let Neil in? Oh, I did? I didn't even know that. Oh, my bad. All right, very good.
Wait, we're using the same equation, right? Or just like...
So now, yeah, the only thing that changes is the 1. The only thing that's changing is the 1. Where the T is, it goes to 2. Yep. You got your calculator there, Noah? Yep. You know how to type it in like I have it up there? Put the 1,000 first. Hold on, let me get Alexa her hand up. I had to put parentheses around it. Because is yours going? Yeah, Vladimir's right. You can just multiply it, but the calculator will make this a big 1 if you don't put parentheses around it. So let me write the next one. So for 2 years, the only thing we're changing is the T. This is the number of years. So this time it's 12 times 2 as the exponent. In squiggle equal because we're rounding it to the whole number. Okay, who's got 2 done? You have it done now? You got a question now? You have a question? Yeah, because we're rounding. Yes, David? Right here. Is this what you're asking about? Or this one? They all have 1.014. They all have, the only thing that's changing is the number of years that go by. Did anybody get a chance to talk to their parents about credit or debt? You did? Anybody? You did? You did too? Have you checked with Nolan?
No, I didn't.
Are you willing to write one on the board if I check it for you? For 2 points? Maybe Nolan will. Did you guys get the second one yet? Not yet.
Question. If I don't have the second one, but I go up there and try, do I get 2 extra credit points?
Absolutely. But let's just talk about what you have.
I haven't done anything.
You know how to type it in? Yeah.
Before I got rounded, wasn't it 0.95? So wouldn't it round to 3?
On what I just did?
The first.
Oh. Let me see it. Is it still in here? Just a minute, Neil. Yeah, put it back in there.
What do we do when it's kind of hard to see the board when you put something up there? I think I got it all right.
Yeah, so you're just gonna, so that's 24, right?
Yeah.
So it's exactly this, 1.014 to the 24, right. And that's 36, and that's 48. Yes, no?
For the year 3, it's to the power of 12, what does that say, 25?
Well, what's supposed to be there? It's 12 times t. I got it labeled right here. It's the years. So what year are you working on in that? About 3. So that's a 3 up there. It's 12 times 3.
Is this year 4?
Yeah. Very good. Good job. Do you want to write it on the board, Jessica? Yeah. Let me just check it real quick.
How did you get 14? I'm so confused.
Yeah, over there. So 48. 14 on what? So I did 0.17 divided by 12.
Oh yeah.
So I divided that fraction first. Do you have a question?
Yeah. So, do we put it in like this or like that in the calculator?
Ooh, either way. That's actually a little bit better, but everybody else is going to be putting it in like that.
Wait, so Miss, how would I do it on here? I would do 1,000.
On this calculator? It's pretty tricky on that calculator. On your, you guys, the reason we're using the Desmos calculator is because on your state exam, the calculator looks like that. Okay? You're not expected to do compound interest with this calculator. Okay? It's pretty tricky. They're going to provide you a nice calculator that you can type out. Okay, so don't feel like you have to do all that, but what you would do is 1.014 and then the exponent. But I would multiply first, the exponent. No, multiply 12 times 1 or 12 times 2 or 12 times 3. Have you checked with anybody? Check with them, and if it's right, yes, do that. And then I'll write plus 2.
This is right? The third one?
For 3 years or for 2 years? 3. Yes, you may. 12 times 3 is Yes, it is. Do you want to? Yes, you can. Did you do? Are you trying to go to the board? Okay. All right. Who else is trying to go to the board? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Just give me a second. 6 times 12. 2721. No, you gotta do times 12 up there because it's monthly. If it wasn't monthly, it would be. Just a moment. That's something I wanted to say. Yeah. 1,000 first. Parenthesis next. 1.014 next. Close parenthesis. Do you know the exponent button is? Use that one. The X with the Y. No, I had to use parentheses to do that multiplication. Yes, and then we rounded to the whole number. That's where the 2 came from. I'll be to you in a second. Irma?
How do you calculate it on the calculator? Because we're getting like not the
Okay.
same.
On that calculator, you're gonna, first off, you know how the year is being multiplied by 12? I would do that first. So like for 4, 12 times 4 is 48. So I would go ahead and write down 48. Yeah, you can get one now. So exponents before multiplication. So 1.014 to the 48. Yes. Yeah, exponents before you multiply. So do you know how to do exponent? Right there. No, not 1,000. Not 1,000. Do the base, yes, to the 48 times 1,000 last.
Oh, okay.
Look up there. You can't see up there? Which one? Those are right. Those are right. Okay, I'll be right there. What's your question?
Oh, I got a question. I was just in my head.
No, my bad. All right, I'll check 10. Let's check 10. Are you going to go to the board? Did you check with him?
He's not on there yet.
Well, show him how to type it
I
in.
know how you do it.
Well, I'm gonna let you check with him first. All right, this is 8. It was 3799. Good job. Is it? Did you read the rubric to know it's 50%? Look at the rubric and see, like, for how many points is number 5 and 6 worth? All right, I'm coming around to put +2s because I already forgot who did it.
Oh, Miss, I did it.
Okay. Is that what you wanted to ask?
Yeah.
All right, I'm coming around. I see that some people have completed 1 through 4, but there should be websites cited. Did you guys go to the board?
What?
Did you go out there?
No, I went to the bathroom.
Oh, you missed your chance? I'll give you another chance.
I didn't even know what.
Did you go to the board?
No, I didn't even get the chance. I have all of them.
I'll definitely do more bonus points for the graphing. You were the first to the board, weren't you? Yeah. Good job. Good job. Once you're done your table, do 1 through 4. Start researching. Be sure to write your websites down.
Can I just write Google?
You're doing Google for all of them?
I can do that.
You can use Google.
Miss, I did it. Did you post it on my paper?
Not yet. You go sit down and I'll do it. I think they're all done. Oh, there's 2 more. Yeah, you can do one of those. You do have to do it up there.
I got that for training.
Oh, and you want to go to the thing?
No, I got it.
I have a 6 at the end. Is yours right? Good job, you guys. All right. All right, so we have 2 more. Are you coming to the board, Keely? All right, so you're going to do 10. Ariana, can you do 10?
5303.
What is 12 to the power of 4?
What if I let you do 1 through 4? Yes. All right, they're done. I'm sorry. I'll give you another opportunity. Who didn't get a +2 because they came to the board? I was there, I promise. I'm coming. All right, Genevieve, did you do all of them yourself? Do they all match up there? Okay. How are you doing? It's 100 points. Let me just show you, like, this tells you like how many points each bit's worth. So like 5 and 6. 5 and 6 are worth 20 right now. And then this is just Googling questions. And that's 20. So pretty much the whole front page is 60. It's a passing grade. And then we're going to do it all again tomorrow. So
I did it right first.
put in some effort there. The test grade. Good job.
Sentences.
Complete sentences. Thanks for bringing that up. Please use complete sentences.
20%.
Please cite your source.
What do you mean by that? So like put the name of it or just put like the entire link?
The name.
Yeah, just the name of the website is fine. I'm going to pull this up on here so that we can get some more bonus points. Nice job. That's good. All right, this is ready. But you have to write pretty legibly up here if you want to help share answers for that. Okay.
Is it fine if I just write the annual percentage rate for this because it's just asking?
No, good question. All right, we had a good question. No, not yet. You've already had extra credit. I want to give everybody a chance. For number 2, it says, what does APR stand for? Kaden, you looked this up. What does APR stand for? Annual percentage rate. But I want to know a little bit more about that. I'm not just asking what does the acronym mean. Actually look up what an annual percentage rate is to the best of your ability. Neil, what was your question?
Right here that Bank of America can give you a credit card with 0% intro.
Yes. It actually is totally possible.
But I don't know if that's student because I looked up student and it's just saying 0%. Is that student?
No.
How would I find
look.
student?
Yeah, you kind of have to do a deep dive to find student. Okay. All right. So this is great. Neil brought up a good point. There's lots of credit cards right now that are offering a 0% interest rate. Those are a little tricky because in fine print, it'll say after 12 months, the interest rate bumps up. It'll bump up to like 25%. So for our project, we're not going to do the 0% that only lasts for 12 months. We're going to do an interest rate that goes longer than a year. So, and then another point brought up is that a student credit card is different than an individual credit card. So there's different opportunities for students. So try to specifically, this is for 7 and 8 is specifically student credit cards. Yeah, you guys are ahead. Okay. Anybody willing to do numbers 1, 2, 3, or 4 and write on the permitting board? Anybody who has not gotten 2 points yet? You want to do it? Yes.
I can do number 1.
Okay. But do you explain what the animal principle is, or do you just write out the 3 words?
Huh? I know. I'm saying. Can I do this one?
Oh yeah, I'll credit card. Yeah.
Do I write it here or on the board?
What do you mean here on the word?
Here or
No, right there would be great. And if you want to erase, flip your pen around. Yeah, and the eraser works nice.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Don't you want to share one of your answers?
No.
How are you guys doing on 1 through 4?
I have another thing. Wait, miss.
Okay, Mary.
We have to say what it means too.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Annual percentage
Yes,
rate.
but she wants you
Yeah,
to
but what
explain
does
it.
that mean?
Oh.
Maybe we should say, what does annual percentage rate mean instead of just APR? Oh, it just does say, what does it stand for? I want to elaborate. I want to find out what an annual percentage rate is. Yes. And what's your... I love it. Yes, thank you.
The cost for borrowing on a credit card.
Yes. Did you want to go to the board? You said no, you don't want to go to the... Okay, yeah, that's good. I'll take that.
I wrote down borrowing.
What's up, Riley? What are we doing?
Can I do number 4, please?
Well, I really want to offer everyone a chance.
Well, mommy help you with that.
Okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Thank you. She did pretty good. I've already had a volunteer for 2.
I call number 4.
You've already had a chance. Genevieve, you haven't been on the board yet, so you may do 3. But we're going to do 2 first.
Wait, nobody wants to do number 4, right? See, nobody wants to do number 4.
Have you checked your numbers and you're ready now for 7 and 8?
I don't understand that.
Okay. I just want you to try to find any student credit card and let me know if you find one. No, it has to specifically say student credit card. 7 and 8, you guys might need to work together. You're allowed to share websites if you find it. It's specifically a student credit card. It has to say student.
Credit card for student? MasterCard.
It all sounds good.
So what do we search up?
Student credit card. If you're ready for 7 and 8, you're looking for student credit cards. You're looking for something above 23% and below 23%. This is for number 3.
No, but I want to do number 4.
Yes, this is awesome.
So I can write it off.
Do you feel like you understand it?
Yes.
You do?
I already know my credit score. So.
All right, so the answer to number 1, credit cards offer you a line that can be used to make purchases, balance transfers, and or cash. Actually, what source did you use for that?
I used my mom.
I love I used my mom. I love it. I had a conversation with my parents. That's the best. That's the best conversation.
I told my wait, are you being like for real? My mommy gave me the answer.
Okay.
I thought you missed.
Make sure you write it down, Neil, because I look for that in the
Miss, so can I please be number
I
4?
yes, you guys, listen. On the rubric, if you don't cite your sources, you lose 15 points. Write down, just put it right in number 1, usbanks.com. If you're using this answer, it's usbanks.com. Okay. While you guys are working, I'm gonna just read through the very bottom. It says, according to LendingTree, the average APR for student credit cards is 23%. When I started doing this project like 10 years ago, it was 14%. Every year this keeps going up. The banks are charging more and more for us to borrow money. So it's higher than ever.
Wait, Miss.
There's a lot of reasons that interest rates go up and down. Now this could be higher or lower. Now, your interest rate can be very personal to you according to your credit score. Okay? Who can raise their hand and share with the class what a credit score is? Karma.
Wait, I have to say right now.
Yeah, I do. Oh, yeah. I was wondering if we could just have a conversation. If you're ready. Are you ready?
Oh.
She's putting a great answer over already for credit score.
I got a credit.
Wait, Miss. 7 and 8 are the exact same questions.
No, this one says below, and this one says above.
What, bro? Okay.